God says, I have been reaching for your attention, but you have kept moving past my voice. Something unexpected is about to happen in your life today, and you need to hear this before the moment disappears. This is urgent. You are not watching this by coincidence, and you must not scroll away, because what is being placed in front of you holds the power to shift the direction of your life in ways you do not fully understand yet. I am speaking plainly now because you have missed the softer warnings. And this time I am not coming quietly. This message is not here to frighten you, but to awaken you, because something is already beginning to move around your life today. Something you did not plan for and did not expect. If you leave this moment too soon, you may miss what was carefully prepared to reach you at this exact time. And that is why I am calling you to stay. Type Amen if you believe. When I say I am tired of trying to speak to you, I do not mean that I have given up on you. I mean that I have been trying to reach your heart in many ways, and you kept overlooking the signs, delaying your response, or pushing the feeling aside. I have placed thoughts within you. I have stirred your spirit in quiet moments. And I have shown you signs through people, situations, delays, and sudden feelings. But you kept waiting for something more obvious. Today will be different, because what is about to happen will not feel like a gentle suggestion. It will feel like a sudden shift that captures your attention and makes you stop. This surprising moment is not sent to damage you, but to realign you, to return you to the path you were meant to follow. There is a reason this message feels urgent, and it is because timing matters more than you realize in this season. You have been putting off something that needs your attention now, and if you keep delaying, you may miss a door that was meant to open for you today. I am not rushing you without reason. I am warning you before a door appears and closes faster than you expected. Listen closely, because this is not about fear. This is about preparation. And what happens next will only make sense if your heart is awake right now. Before you continue, take a moment to support this message by liking this video, because it helps this word reach the person who is meant to hear it at the exact right time. What is coming may feel sudden, and it may shake your emotions for a moment, but hidden inside it is a blessing you did not expect. You have been asking for movement, for answers, for clarity, and for change in the places where everything felt stuck. And I heard every silent prayer. The shock you are about to experience is not punishment. It is a breakthrough arriving in a form you did not imagine. I am preparing your heart now so that when it happens, you will not pull away from it, but recognize that I allowed it to move you towards something better. You often believe I am silent when nothing dramatic is happening, but I am always working beneath what you can see, arranging details you cannot yet understand. The reason I say this moment will vanish quickly is because moments like this do not remain open forever. They require your response while they are still present. If you hesitate too long, you may miss the message hidden inside what unfolds. And that is why I am urging you to stay alert. You are nearer than you think to something you have waited for, but it will not arrive in the way you imagined. There were times when you felt unseen, when you wondered whether I had forgotten you, or whether your situation would ever begin to change. Those thoughts became heavy on your heart, and they made you less able to recognize the ways I was already moving around you. Today is a correction. Today is a moment where you will finally see that I was present the entire time. The shock is not meaningless. It is precise, and it is connected to everything you have been walking through. I know your struggles, and I know the hidden battles you have carried where no one else could see them. I know the moments when you felt exhausted, uncertain, or almost ready to give up, but still found a way to keep moving. That is why I am stepping in more directly now, because you have reached a point where a shift can no longer be delayed. What happens today will interrupt your normal rhythm, but it will also open your eyes to something greater. Do not mistake this moment for something negative, because even if it feels intense at first, it is carrying purpose, guidance, and direction. You are being moved, not destroyed, and soon you will understand the difference. The urgency is not because danger is chasing you, but because something important is arriving, and your heart needs to be ready to receive it. Stay steady, stay awake, and do not call what happens today a coincidence. Something about your situation is about to change quickly, and you may not have enough time to overthink it the way you usually do. This is intentional, because when you analyze too long, you often talk yourself out of what I place in front of you. I am cutting through that hesitation by allowing something that demands your attention immediately. Trust that I am still guiding you, even through the suddenness of what is about to unfold. This is the shock I spoke about, and it is meant to bring your focus back to what matters most right now. Do not rush to decide whether it is good or bad, because its meaning will become clear only if you remain present through it. Type yes to affirm. You have been living in a pattern where comfort slowly became delay, and delay slowly created distance from the path I placed before you. That is why I said I have grown tired of speaking only through gentle nudges, because those soft signals were no longer reaching your full attention. What happens today carries a stronger force, something that interrupts your routine and makes you pause, think, and listen. It is not coming to steal your peace, but to restore a deeper clarity that you have been missing. I am bringing your focus back to what truly matters. Even if it feels uncomfortable for a short time, can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used them to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There is something you have been avoiding, something you kept pushing aside because it felt too difficult, too uncertain, or too demanding. You told yourself you would handle it later, yet later kept moving further away. Today will bring that very thing back into your path in a way you cannot ignore. This is not because I want to burden you, but because that step is connected to a breakthrough you have been asking for. You cannot reach what you desire without facing what you have been avoiding. And this is the moment where that truth becomes clear. The shock may come through a person, a message, a realization, or even a sudden change in your plans. It will not look the same for everyone, but for you, it will be unmistakable once it happens. You will feel it in your spirit, a sense that something important is unfolding right in front of you. That feeling is not confusion. It is awareness awakening within you. I am using this moment to bring you into alignment with something that has been waiting for your attention. You often look for signs that feel peaceful and easy, but not every sign comes wrapped in comfort. Some signs come as disruptions because they are meant to break a pattern that comfort could not break. Today is one of those moments, and it carries more value than you realize right now. What feels sudden is actually something that has been prepared over time. I have been arranging pieces behind the scenes so that this exact moment could reach you at the right time. Do not run from what surprises you today, because your instinct may be to step back or avoid it. Instead, lean into it with awareness and trust that I am guiding you through it. Even if you do not understand everything immediately, you will begin to see its purpose as you move forward. The clarity will not come all at once, but it will come in steps. And each step will confirm that you are not alone in this. Stay grounded, and remember that I am present in every detail. There is also something you need to release. Something that has been holding you back more than you realize. You have carried it for so long that it became part of your normal way of thinking. Today's moment will expose it clearly, and you will see that it no longer belongs in your life. This may feel uncomfortable at first, but it is necessary for your growth. You cannot move into what I have prepared while holding on to what was never meant to stay. Type 777 to receive blessings. What you are stepping into is not just a moment of shock, but a moment of transformation. It marks the beginning of a shift that will continue to unfold in the days ahead. This is why I spoke with urgency, because the first step is always the most important one. Once you recognize what is happening and respond with trust, everything else will begin to align more naturally. Your willingness to stay present in this moment will determine how clearly you see what comes next. There are people around you who will not understand what you are going through, and that is because this is something personal between you and me. Not every experience is meant to be explained to others, and not every moment needs outside validation. What matters is that you recognize my presence within it. You are being guided in a way that is unique to your journey, and that is why it may not make sense to those around you. Do not doubt yourself when this happens, because doubt will try to pull you back into old patterns. You may hear thoughts telling you to ignore it, to dismiss it, or to return to what feels familiar. That is the moment where you must choose differently. Choose awareness over avoidance, and choose trust over fear. This is where your growth begins to take shape in a real and visible way. I know that sudden changes can feel overwhelming, especially when you are not expecting them. But remember that I am not bringing anything into your life that you are not capable of handling. You are stronger than you think. And you have been prepared for this in ways you may not even realize yet. Every experience you have had up to this point has been shaping you for moments like this. Nothing has been wasted, and nothing has been without purpose. As this unfolds, you will begin to notice small confirmations that you are on the right path. These confirmations may come through feelings of peace, unexpected support, or even a sense of clarity that replaces confusion. Pay attention to these details, because they are part of how I guide you forward. I do not leave you without direction, even when things feel uncertain at first. There is also a blessing hidden within this moment, something that will reveal itself once you move through the initial surprise. It may not be visible right away, but it is there, waiting for you to recognize it. This is why I'm asking you to stay present and not rush to conclusions. God says, I'm tired of trying to talk to you. Something very shocking will happen to you today. It's very important for you to hear this before it vanishes in 35 seconds. It's very urgent. You are not here by accident, and you must not scroll away from this moment, because what is being placed before you carries something that can change the direction of your life in ways you cannot yet see. I am speaking clearly because you have missed the quieter signs, and this time I will not whisper. This is not meant to scare you, but to wake you, because something is already moving around you today that you did not expect. If you turn away now, you may miss something that was prepared for you with care. something that was meant to reach you at this exact moment, and that is why I'm calling you to stay. Type Amen. If you believe, what I mean when I say I am tired of trying to talk to you is not that I have abandoned you, but that I have been reaching you in ways you kept overlooking, ignoring, or postponing. I have sent thoughts into your heart. I have nudged you in silence, and I have shown you signs through situations. Yet you kept waiting for something louder. Today is different, because what is about to happen will not feel like a suggestion, but like a sudden shift that forces your attention. This shocking moment is not meant to harm you, but to realign you, to place you back on the path you were always meant to walk. There is a reason this feels urgent, and it is because timing matters more than you realize right now. You have been delaying something that requires your immediate awareness, and if you continue to delay, you risk losing something that was meant to open for you today. I am not rushing you without purpose. I am guiding you before a door appears and disappears just as quickly. Listen carefully, because this is not about fear. It is about preparation, and what comes next will only make sense if you are paying attention now. Before you go any further, take a moment to show your support by liking this video, because it helps this reach the exact person who needs to hear this at the right time. What is coming will feel unexpected, and it may even shake your emotions for a brief moment. But it carries a hidden blessing within it. You have been asking for change, for clarity, for movement in areas where things felt stuck, and I have heard every silent request. The shock you will experience is not punishment. It is a breakthrough disguised in a way you did not anticipate. I am preparing you now so that when it happens, you will not run from it, but recognize it as something I allowed for your good. You often think I am silent when nothing dramatic is happening, but I am always working beneath the surface, arranging things you cannot yet understand. The reason I say this will vanish quickly is because moments like these are not meant to linger forever. They require your response in real time. If you hesitate too long, you may miss the deeper meaning behind what unfolds, and that is why I am urging you to stay alert. You are closer than you think to something you have been waiting for, but it will not look like what you expected. There have been times when you felt overlooked, when you wondered if I had forgotten you or if your situation would ever change. Those thoughts have weighed on you, and they made you less sensitive to the ways I was already moving around. Today is a correction to that. A moment where you will see clearly that I have been present all along. The shock is not random. It is precise, and it is aligned with everything you have been going through. I know your struggles, and I know the quiet battles you have been fighting that no one else sees. I know the moments when you felt tired, confused, or even close to giving up. Yet you kept going in your own way. This is why I am stepping in more directly now, because you have reached a point where a shift is necessary. What happens today will interrupt your normal pattern, but it will also open your eyes to something greater. Do not misunderstand this moment as something negative, because even if it feels intense at first, it carries purpose and direction. You are being moved, not broken, and there is a difference you will soon understand. The urgency is not because something bad is chasing you, but because something important is arriving, and you need to be ready to receive it. Stay grounded, stay aware, and do not dismiss what you experience today as coincidence. There is something about your situation that is about to change quickly, and you may not have time to overthink it like you usually do. This is intentional, because you tend to doubt what is placed before you when you analyze too much. I am removing that hesitation by allowing something that demands your attention instantly. Trust that I am guiding you, even in the suddenness of what is about to happen. This is the shock I spoke of. And it is meant to bring your attention back to what truly matters right now. Do not rush to label it as good or bad, because its meaning will unfold only if you stay present within it. Type yes to affirm. You have been living in a pattern where comfort slowly turned into delay, and delay slowly turned into distance from the path I placed before you. This is why I said I am tired of trying to talk to you in softer ways, because those gentle nudges were not reaching your full attention anymore. What is happening today carries a stronger energy, something that interrupts your routine and forces you to pause and reflect. It is not meant to harm your peace, but to restore a deeper kind of clarity that you have been missing. I am drawing your focus back to what is essential, even if it feels uncomfortable for a moment. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There is something you have been avoiding, something you kept pushing aside because it felt too difficult, too uncertain, or too demanding. You told yourself you would handle it later, yet later kept moving further away. Today will bring that very thing back into your path in a way you cannot ignore. This is not because I want to burden you, but because that step is connected to a breakthrough you have been asking for. You cannot reach what you desire without facing what you have been avoiding. And this is the moment where that truth becomes clear. The shock may come through a person, a message, a realization, or even a sudden change in your plans. It will not look the same for everyone. But for you, it will be unmistakable once it happens. You will feel it in your spirit. A sense that something important is unfolding right in front of you. That feeling is not confusion. It is awareness awakening within you. I am using this moment to bring you into alignment with something that has been waiting for your attention. You often look for signs that feel peaceful and easy, but not every sign comes wrapped in comfort. Some signs come as disruptions because they are meant to break a pattern that comfort could not break. Today is one of those moments, and it carries more value than you realize right now. What feels sudden is actually something that has been prepared over time. I have been arranging pieces behind the scenes so that this exact moment could reach you at the right time. Do not run from what surprises you today, because your instinct may be to step back or avoid it. Instead, lean into it with awareness and trust that I am guiding you through it. Even if you do not understand everything immediately, you will begin to see its purpose as you move forward. The clarity will not come all at once, but it will come in steps. And each step will confirm that you are not alone in this W. Stay grounded, and remember that I am present in every detail. There is also something you need to release, something that has been holding you back more than you realize. You have carried it for so long that it became part of your normal way of thinking. Today's moment will expose it clearly, and you will see that it no longer belongs in your life. This may feel uncomfortable at first, but it is necessary for your growth. You cannot move into what I have prepared while holding on to what was never meant to stay. Type 777 to receive blessings. What you are stepping into is not just a moment of shock, but a moment of transformation. It marks the beginning of a shift that will continue to unfold in the days ahead. This is why I spoke with urgency, because the first step is always the most important one. Once you recognize what is happening and respond with trust, everything else will begin to align more naturally. Your willingness to stay present in this moment will determine how clearly you see what comes next. There are people around you who will not understand what you are going through, and that is because this is something personal between you and me. Not every experience is meant to be explained to others, and not every moment needs outside validation. What matters is that you recognize my presence within it. You are being guided in a way that is unique to your journey, and that is why it may not make sense to those around you. Do not doubt yourself when this happens, because doubt will try to pull you back into old patterns. You may hear thoughts telling you to ignore it, to dismiss it, or to return to what feels familiar. That is the moment where you must choose differently. Choose awareness over avoidance, and choose trust over fear. This is where your growth begins to take shape in a real and visible way. I know that sudden changes can feel overwhelming, especially when you were not expecting them, but remember that I am not bringing anything into your life that you are not capable of handling. You are stronger than you think, and you have been prepared for this in ways you may not even realize yet. Every experience you have had up to this point has been shaping you for moments like this. Nothing has been wasted, and nothing has been without purpose. As this unfolds, you will begin to notice small confirmations that remind you that you are on the right path. These confirmations may come through feelings of peace, unexpected support, or even a sense of clarity that replaces confusion. Pay attention to these details because they are part of how I guide you forward. I do not leave you without direction, even when things feel uncertain at first. There is also a blessing hidden within this moment, something that will reveal itself. Once you move through the initial surprise, it may not be visible right away, but it is there, waiting for you to recognize it. This is why I'm asking you to stay present and not rush to conclusions. What looks like disruption on the surface is actually a doorway opening beneath it. You are not being tested to fail. You are being guided to rise. This moment is not here to break you, but to strengthen your awareness and deepen your trust. Everything you are experiencing today is part of a larger picture that is unfolding step by step. You may not see the full picture yet, but you will, and when you do, you will understand why this moment was necessary. This is part of the realignment I am bringing into your life, and it is happening with care. Even if it feels unfamiliar at first, stay with it because this is where deeper clarity begins to grow inside you. Type 222. If you trust God, you have been walking through a season where you felt uncertain about your next steps, and that uncertainty made you hesitate more than you needed to. You kept waiting for perfect conditions, for complete clarity, or for a sign that felt comfortable enough to act on. Today is showing you that not every step comes with comfort, but every step can still be guided. The shift you are feeling is meant to break that hesitation and replace it with movement. You are being called to act with trust, not with complete understanding. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work? Just the right words. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public. And now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is something within you that has been trying to rise, something that has been quietly growing even when you felt stuck. You may not have noticed it clearly, but it has been forming through your experiences, your struggles, and your persistence. What is happening now is bringing that inner strength to the surface. You are beginning to see yourself differently. Not as someone lost or uncertain, but as someone being prepared for something greater. This realization may come slowly, but it will become stronger with each passing moment. You may also notice that certain connections around you begin to shift in response to what is happening within you. Some people may step closer, while others may naturally drift away, and this is not something to fear. It is part of the alignment that must take place for you to move forward. Not everyone is meant to walk with you into the next chapter of your journey. Trust that those who remain are part of your path, and those who leave are making space for what is to come. There is a quiet courage rising in you, even if you do not fully recognize it yet. It is the kind of courage that does not shout or demand attention, but simply stands firm when it is needed. This courage will guide you through the moments that feel uncertain, and it will help you make decisions that align with your purpose. You are not being pushed into something you cannot handle. You are being strengthened for something you are ready for. Even if it feels new, it is not beyond your ability. You may feel the urge to return to what is familiar, to go back to what felt safe before this shift began. That is natural, because the unknown can feel uncomfortable. But I am asking you to resist that pull, because what is ahead of you holds more than what is behind you. You are not losing stability. You are gaining direction. The discomfort you feel is not a sign to turn back, but a sign that you are stepping into growth. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. As you continue through this day, pay attention to how your thoughts begin to change. You may notice new ideas, new perspectives, or a sense of clarity that was not there before. These are not random thoughts. They are part of how I guide you forward. I am placing understanding within you so that you can move with confidence, even if the path is not fully clear. Each step will become easier as you continue to trust. There is also something important about your timing that you need to understand. You may feel like you are late, like you missed opportunities, or like things should have happened sooner. But this moment is showing you that you are exactly where you need to be. Nothing that is meant for you has been lost, and nothing has been taken away without purpose. What is happening now is happening at the right time. Even if it does not match your expectations, you are being guided into a space where your faith becomes more than just words or thoughts. It becomes something you live through your actions and your choices. This is where your growth becomes real, where you begin to trust. Even when you do not see the full picture, you are stepping into a deeper connection with me, one that is built on experience, not just belief. This is why this moment carries so much weight, because it is shaping how you move forward. Do not underestimate what is happening within you right now, because even small shifts can lead to significant changes over time. What you feel today is the beginning of something that will continue to unfold. You may not see the full impact immediately, but it will become clear as you continue on this path. Every step you take in trust will open another door, and each door will bring you closer to what you have been waiting for. There is a sense of renewal that is beginning to take root in your spirit. Even if it is still subtle, it is the feeling of starting again, but with more awareness, more strength, and more clarity than before. You are not going back to the beginning. You are moving forward with everything you have learned. This is what makes this moment powerful, because it is not just change, it is growth with purpose. You may still have questions within yourself, moments where you wonder if you are doing the right thing, or if you are interpreting this correctly. That is part of the process, and it does not mean you are lost. It simply means you are learning to trust in a new way. Over time, those questions will be replaced with understanding, and that understanding will bring you peace. As this continues, you will begin to see how certain things start to align in ways that feel almost unexpected. Situations may begin to work out, opportunities may appear, or you may feel a sense of direction that was not there before. These are signs that you are moving in alignment with what I have prepared for you. They are reminders that you are not walking alone, and that every step you take is being guided. You are not the same person you were before this moment began. Even if the change feels small right now, something within you has shifted, and that shift will continue to grow as you move forward. You are stepping into a version of yourself that is more aware, more grounded, and more connected to your purpose. This is not something that can be taken away from you because it is being built from within. I am strengthening your awareness so that you no longer move through life on autopilot. You are beginning to live with intention, and that is where your true transformation begins. Type 1010 to claim miracles. A quiet separation is happening between the person you used to be and the person you are becoming. It may not arrive with noise or drama, but it is real, and it is taking place inside your spirit right now. Old patterns, old fears, and old ways of thinking are beginning to lose their power over you. You may still feel them from time to time, but they no longer have authority over your direction. This is how growth begins. It does not erase your past, but it gives you the strength to rise beyond it. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because more than 547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing quickly. Unexpected deposits, paid-off debts, and a completely upgraded way of living. Scientists say it connects with a 150 million-year-old brain system linked to abundance and financial flow. It has already changed thousands of lives in only weeks. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate. The page could disappear at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. You are beginning to understand that not every situation needs your reaction, and not every problem deserves your energy. This awareness is guarding your peace in ways you have not known before. You are learning where to place your attention, and that decision is shaping the road ahead of you. I am teaching you to become more discerning, more awake to what truly aligns with your spirit and what no longer belongs near you. This is how you begin to walk in a way that reflects your purpose. A deeper level of trust is also being formed within you. Even if it still feels delicate at times, you are learning to trust not only me, but also the process unfolding throughout your life. You are beginning to accept that you do not need to control or understand every detail before you move forward. That acceptance is creating room for new opportunities to enter your life. When you release the need to control everything, you give me more space to move freely within your journey. You may still experience moments of doubt, moments when your mind tries to pull you backward into the patterns you once knew. That is part of the transition taking place inside you. It does not mean you are failing. It means you are in the middle of transformation. Every time you choose trust over doubt, you strengthen your connection to what I am doing in your life. With time, the trust will feel more natural and steady. There is something important about your identity being revealed to you in this season. You are not defined by your past mistakes, and you are not limited by the words others have spoken over you. You are being reminded of your worth, your strength, and the purpose I placed within you. This is not something you have to earn. It is something that has always been inside you. I am helping you see it clearly. so you can begin living from that place of truth. Type 555 if you believe in divine timing. As you continue moving forward, you will notice certain opportunities appearing that feel connected to your growth. These opportunities may not look exactly the way you imagined, but they will carry a quiet sense of rightness within them. Pay attention to that feeling, because it is one of the ways I guide you. You are being led toward experiences that will help you grow and move closer to your purpose. Trust that what is entering your life now is not random, but intentionally placed. You may also go through moments where you feel stretched, where you are asked to step beyond the limits of your comfort zone. This is not meant to overwhelm you, but to expand you. You may begin to realize that your priorities are changing, and this is a natural part of your alignment. Things that once felt urgent may no longer carry the same weight. You are learning to focus on what truly matters, on what brings growth, purpose, and meaning into your life. This shift will help you use your time and energy with greater wisdom. It will guide you toward choices that support your path, instead of pulling you away from it. Something important is also happening in your relationships, even if it is not obvious right away. You are beginning to connect with others in a way that is more honest and real. You are no longer trying to belong in places that do not match who you are becoming. Instead, you are allowing yourself to be present, truthful, and fully yourself. This will lead to deeper and more meaningful connections as time goes on. Type 888 to welcome abundance. As this process continues, you will begin to feel a stronger sense of direction in your life. You may not know every detail yet, but you will begin to understand the general path you are being called to follow. This sense of direction will bring peace, because it removes the constant uncertainty that used to weigh on your heart. You are no longer wandering. You are moving with purpose. Even when the path is not fully clear, you will feel guided. You are also becoming more aware of the choices you make each day and how those choices shape your future. You are learning that even small decisions carry significance. The way you think, the way you speak, and the way you act all contribute to your path. This awareness will help you make choices that align with your growth and your purpose. You are becoming more intentional in how you live your life. There will be moments where you are reminded of your old ways, where familiar thoughts or patterns try to return. This is part of the process, and it does not mean you are going backward. It simply means you are being given the opportunity to choose differently. Each time you choose growth over habit, you strengthen your transformation. You are not being tested to fail. You are being given chances to rise. You may also notice that your faith is becoming more steady, less dependent on circumstances, and more rooted in your understanding. You are learning to trust even when things are not perfect, even when you do not have all the answers. This kind of faith is strong because it is built through experience. You are not just believing, you are living your trust in a real and meaningful way. There is something powerful about the way you are beginning to carry yourself. Even if others have not yet noticed it, you are moving with more awareness, more confidence, and more purpose. This change will become visible over time, not because you are trying to show it, but because it is naturally expressed through you. You are becoming someone who reflects growth and strength without needing to speak it. You are also learning to appreciate the present moment more fully. Instead of always looking ahead or dwelling on the past, you are starting to see that what you have right now carries value. This awareness will bring you a deeper sense of gratitude and peace. It will help you stay grounded. Even as you continue to move forward, there is a sense of alignment growing within you, where your thoughts, your actions, and your purpose are beginning to come together. This alignment will make your path feel more natural, more fluid, and more clear. You will no longer feel like you are forcing things to happen. Instead, you will feel like you are moving with the flow of something greater. You are stepping into a new phase of your journey, one that is shaped by everything you have learned and everything you have become. This phase will continue to challenge you, but it will also reward you in ways you did not expect. You are not alone in this process, and you are not without guidance. I am with you in every step, leading you, strengthening you, and preparing you for what is still ahead. You are starting to trust your direction without needing constant reassurance. That trust is becoming your strength, and it will carry you forward in ways you could not imagine before. Type 666 to stay aligned. There is a new level of awareness opening in how you understand your purpose, and it is changing the way you see your future. You are no longer chasing things just because they seem appealing or familiar. Instead, you are drawn toward what truly resonates with your inner growth. This is how your path becomes clearer, not through pressure, but through alignment. You are learning to follow what feels right in your spirit, even when it does not match what others expect. You may begin to notice that your decisions are becoming more intentional, more grounded, and more aligned with who you are becoming. You are no longer reacting out of habit, but choosing with awareness. This change will influence every part of your life, from the smallest actions to the biggest decisions. You are stepping into a way of living that reflects your growth. It may feel unfamiliar at times, but it is real, and it is lasting. There is also a deep sense of resilience building within you, one that allows you to face challenges without losing your sense of direction. You are not avoiding difficulties, but meeting them with a stronger mindset. This resilience is not something you were born with. It is something you have developed through your experiences. Every challenge you faced has contributed to this strength, even when it felt overwhelming at the time. Now you are beginning to see the value in what you have endured. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may also feel a growing sense of independence in how you approach your life, not independence from others, but independence from fear, doubt, and the need for constant validation. You are learning to trust your own judgment, to listen to your inner guidance, and to move forward with confidence. This is a powerful shift because it allows you to walk your path without being held back by uncertainty. You are becoming someone who stands firm in their direction. Type 111 to step into your purpose. As this transformation continues, you will begin to recognize opportunities that you may have overlooked before. These opportunities will not always come in obvious ways, but they will carry a sense of alignment that you can feel. You are being guided to see what was once hidden, to notice what was once ignored. This is how your path begins to open in front of you. You are not being given something entirely new, but being shown what has been there all along. You are also becoming more aware of how your thoughts influence your reality, and this awareness is changing how you think. You are beginning to choose thoughts that support your growth instead of limiting it. This is not about ignoring challenges, but about approaching them with a mindset that allows you to move forward. Your thoughts are becoming a tool for your progress instead of a barrier. This shift will have a lasting impact on your journey. There may still be moments where you feel uncertain, where you question whether you are doing the right thing. This is natural, and it does not mean you are off track. It simply means you are moving through a process that requires trust. Each time you continue despite that uncertainty, you strengthen your path. You are learning to move forward without needing complete certainty. And that is where your growth becomes real. You are also beginning to understand that your journey is not about perfection, but about progress. You do not need to have everything figured out, and you do not need to do everything perfectly. What matters is that you keep moving, that you keep learning, and that you keep growing. This understanding will bring you a sense of freedom because it removes the pressure to be perfect. You are allowed to be in the process. There is a deeper connection forming between you and your purpose, and it is becoming more visible in how you live your life. You are starting to feel more aligned with what you do, with how you spend your time, and with the direction you are moving. This alignment will bring you a sense of fulfillment that you may not have experienced before. It is not about external success, but about inner satisfaction. You may also notice that your energy feels different, more focused, more intentional, and more directed. You are no longer spreading yourself thin across things that do not matter. Instead, you are concentrating your energy on what aligns with your growth. This focus will help you move forward more effectively. It will allow you to make progress in ways that feel natural and sustainable. There is also a sense of peace that is becoming more consistent within you. Even when things are not perfect, this peace comes from knowing that you are on the right path, that you are being guided, and that you are not alone. It is not dependent on external circumstances, but on your inner alignment. This peace will become a steady presence in your life as you continue to trust. You are stepping into a phase where your growth is not just internal, but also begins to reflect in your external life. Changes will start to appear in your circumstances, in your opportunities, and in your experiences. These changes will not happen all at once, but they will come in ways that feel aligned with your journey. You are moving into a space where your inner growth begins to shape your outer reality. There is a refinement happening within your thoughts, shaping the way you interpret everything around you. You are no longer seeing obstacles as permanent blocks, but as moments that require patience and understanding. This shift in perception will change how you respond to challenges. You will begin to approach difficulties with a steadiness that was not there before. This is how your inner strength continues to grow without needing recognition from anyone else. You may also notice that your emotional responses are becoming more balanced. Even in situations that once overwhelmed you, this does not mean you no longer feel deeply, but that you are learning to hold your emotions without being controlled by them. You are gaining the ability to stay present without being consumed by fear or doubt. This balance is not something you forced. It is something that is developing naturally within you. It is part of your growth, and it will continue to strengthen. There is something important about the way you are beginning to handle uncertainty, and it is shaping your path in powerful ways. Instead of resisting what you do not understand, you are learning to move through it with trust. You are allowing space for things to unfold. Instead of demanding answers, this patience is opening doors that would not have been visible otherwise. You are stepping into a way of living that is guided rather than controlled. You are also becoming more aware of the energy you allow into your life, and this awareness is protecting your peace. You are learning to step back from what drains you and move toward what supports your growth. This does not always mean making big changes, but making small, consistent choices that align with your purpose over time. These choices will create a life that feels more stable and more fulfilling. You are shaping your environment through your awareness. Type 1414 to receive guidance. Why are over 547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research? People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is a growing sense of confidence within you that does not rely on external validation. You are no longer seeking constant approval to feel secure in your direction. Instead, you are beginning to trust your own understanding and your own path. This confidence will help you make decisions more easily without overthinking or second-guessing yourself. It is a quiet strength that will support you in every area of your life. You may also begin to see how certain delays in your life were not setbacks, but necessary pauses that prepared you for what is happening now. Things that once felt frustrating will start to make sense in a new way. You will understand that those moments gave you time to grow, to learn, and to become ready. Nothing was wasted, even when it felt like it was. Every part of your journey has contributed to who you are becoming. There is also a deeper connection forming between you and your purpose, one that feels more natural and less forced. You are no longer chasing something that feels out of reach. Instead, you are aligning with something that feels right within you. This alignment will guide your actions and your decisions without needing constant effort. You are beginning to move in a way that feels authentic and true to who you are. You may notice that your focus is becoming sharper, allowing you to see what truly matters and what does not. Distractions that once pulled you away from your path will lose their hold on you. You are learning to direct your attention toward what supports your growth. This clarity will help you make better use of your time and energy. You are becoming more intentional in how you live each day. There is also a sense of gratitude growing within you. Even in small moments, you are beginning to appreciate what you have instead of focusing only on what is missing. This shift in perspective will bring you a deeper sense of peace. It will allow you to experience joy even while you are still growing and moving forward. Gratitude will become a foundation that supports your journey. You are also becoming more aware of how your actions reflect your inner growth. The way you speak, the way you respond, and the way you carry yourself are all beginning to change. This change will not always be noticeable to others immediately, but it is real. You are expressing your growth through your daily life. This is how transformation becomes visible over time. There may still be moments where you feel challenged, where things do not go as planned. These moments are not here to stop you, but to continue shaping you. Each challenge carries something that will help you grow stronger and more aware. You are not being held back. You are being prepared. Trust that even these moments are part of your path. You are stepping into a phase where your life begins to reflect the work that has been happening within you. Changes will start to appear in your circumstances, not all at once, but in ways that feel aligned. You will begin to see opportunities, connections, and experiences that support your growth. These are signs that you are moving in the right direction. You are not imagining this progress. It is real, and it is unfolding. There is a steady growth happening within your mindset, shaping how you approach every situation in your life. You are no longer reacting from fear or uncertainty, but responding with clarity and purpose. This shift is not sudden, but it is consistent, and it will continue to strengthen over time. You are learning to trust your instincts and your understanding without needing constant reassurance. This is how your independence begins to take form in a meaningful way. You may also begin to notice that your focus is becoming more aligned with what truly matters to you. You are no longer easily distracted by things that do not contribute to your growth. This change will help you use your time and energy more effectively. You are becoming more intentional in your actions, choosing what supports your path instead of what delays it. This clarity will guide you toward decisions that feel right and lasting. There is also a sense of stability forming within you. Even when external situations remain uncertain, this stability comes from your growing trust in the process you are experiencing. You are learning that you do not need everything to be perfect to feel secure. Instead, you are finding strength in your ability to adapt and move forward. This is how you build resilience that cannot easily be shaken. You may find that your relationships begin to reflect the changes happening within you. You are connecting with others in ways that feel more genuine and meaningful. You are no longer trying to fit into spaces that do not align with who you are. Instead, you are allowing yourself to be authentic, and this authenticity will attract the right people into your life. You are creating connections that support your growth rather than hinder it. Type 1616 to receive strength. There is a deeper understanding forming in how you see your purpose, and it is guiding your decisions more clearly. You are no longer searching for something outside of yourself to define your path. Instead, you are recognizing that your purpose is already within you, waiting to be expressed. This realization will help you move forward with more confidence and less doubt. You are stepping into a role that feels natural and aligned with who you are. You are also becoming more aware of the importance of consistency in your growth. It is not about making one big change, but about making small, steady steps each day. These steps may seem simple, but they carry significant impact over time. You are building a foundation that will support your future in ways you cannot yet fully see. This consistency is what will keep you moving forward even when motivation feels low. There is a sense of renewal continuing to grow within you, bringing fresh energy into your life. You are starting to feel more motivated, more focused, and more connected to what you are doing. This energy is not something you have to force. It is a natural result of your alignment. You are stepping into a phase where your actions feel purposeful and meaningful. This is where your progress begins to feel real and visible. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful. It feels divine, but this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You may also notice that your perspective on challenges is changing in a significant way. Instead of seeing them as obstacles, you are beginning to view them as opportunities to grow. This shift will help you move through difficulties with a sense of purpose rather than frustration. You are learning to use every experience as a stepping stone rather than a barrier. This mindset will continue to strengthen your path. There is also a growing sense of gratitude within you, shaping how you experience your daily life. You are beginning to appreciate not only the positive moments, but also the lessons that come through challenges. This gratitude will bring you a deeper sense of peace and fulfillment. It will help you stay grounded even when things are still unfolding. You are learning to find value in every part of your journey. You are also becoming more aware of your own potential. And this awareness is changing how you see yourself. You are no longer limited by old beliefs or past experiences. Instead, you are beginning to see possibilities that were not visible before. This shift will encourage you to take steps that you may have once avoided. You are stepping into a version of yourself that is more confident and more capable. There will still be moments where you feel uncertain or challenged, but you are no longer the same person facing those moments. You are stronger, more aware, and more prepared than you realize. Each challenge you face will continue to shape you in ways that support your growth. You are not being held back. You are being refined. Trust that every experience is contributing to your path. As you continue on this journey, you will begin to see how your inner growth starts to reflect in your external life. Changes will appear in your circumstances, in your opportunities, and in your experiences. These changes will not always happen instantly, but they will come in ways that feel aligned with your path. You are moving into a space where your growth becomes visible in the world around you. This is the result of everything you have been working through. There is a new level of discipline forming within you, and it will begin to shape how you approach your daily life. You are no longer relying on motivation alone, but building consistency in your actions. This consistency will help you move forward. Even when things feel uncertain or slow, you are learning that growth does not always feel exciting, but it is always meaningful. Each step you take, no matter how small, is contributing to something greater. You may begin to notice that your sense of responsibility is growing, not as a burden, but as a sign of your maturity. You are becoming more aware of how your choices affect your future. This awareness will help you make decisions that support your long-term growth. You are no longer avoiding what needs to be done, but facing it with clarity and intention. This is how you build a life that feels stable and purposeful. There is also a deeper understanding forming in how you manage your time and energy. You are learning to prioritize what truly matters and to let go of what does not serve your path. This will bring a sense of balance into your life that you may not have experienced before. You are becoming more mindful of where you invest yourself. This mindfulness will help you move forward with greater efficiency and focus. You may also feel a stronger sense of self-respect growing within you. You are beginning to treat yourself with the same care and understanding that you offer to others. This shift will influence how you set boundaries and how you protect your peace. You are no longer allowing yourself to be pulled in directions that do not align with your growth. This is not selfish. It is necessary for your well-being. Type 1818 to receive clarity. As this transformation continues, you will begin to see how your confidence is becoming more stable and grounded. It is no longer dependent on external situations or temporary success. Instead, it is rooted in your understanding of who you are and where you are going. This confidence will help you navigate challenges without losing your sense of direction. You are becoming someone who stands firm even when things are uncertain. You may also notice that your communication is changing, becoming more clear, more honest, and more intentional. You are learning to express yourself in ways that reflect your growth. This will improve your relationships and help you connect with others more effectively. You are no longer holding back your truth, but sharing it with confidence. This is how you build connections that are genuine and supportive. God says, This is very serious. Don't ignore this. This is urgent. They are recording you without you knowing. Who it is will shock you. The name is about to be revealed. Listen carefully, because what I am revealing to you right now is not something small, and if you scroll away or ignore these words, you may miss a turning point that was meant to protect you and lift you into a new season of peace. This is not about fear. It is about awareness, and it is about truth that has been hidden from you until this very moment. What you are hearing means that your life, your actions, your quiet moments, and even your unseen struggles have been noticed in ways you did not fully understand. This does not mean you are being hunted or harmed, but it does mean there has been attention on your path, and it has reached a point where you must now see clearly. Type yes to affirm. What I am telling you is deeper than surface meaning, because when I say they are recording you, it is not about a device in your room or a person watching you in secret. It is about how your life has been observed, remembered, and weighed by forces that operate beyond what your eyes can see. Every act of kindness you thought was unnoticed has been recorded. Every tear you cried in silence has been counted. And every time you chose to stand when you felt weak has been marked with purpose. You have not been invisible, and your journey has not been wasted, even when it felt like no one understood. There have also been people around you who have quietly studied your behavior, not always with pure intentions, and this is where your awareness must rise. Some have watched how you move, how you respond, and how you grow, because there is something about you that stands out. You carry a light that cannot be hidden, even when you try to live quietly. And that light draws attention from both good and harmful sources. This is why you have felt certain tensions, certains stranges moments, and certain feelings that something was not fully right around you. Within the next few minutes of reading this, I need you to stay focused and present, because clarity is being placed into your understanding. This is not a time to panic. It is a time to awaken your discernment and trust that I am guiding you safely through this revelation. Your protection has already been set in place before this awareness reached you, and nothing that has been observed about you has the power to destroy what I have planned for your life. You are not exposed without defense, and you are not alone in this moment. Take a second and gently press the like button to receive this truth fully into your life and allow it to reach others who need this same protection. The reason this feels serious is because you are stepping into a phase where hidden things are coming into the light, not just around you, but within your entire environment. The truth about certain people, certaines situations, and even certain patterns in your life is about to become clear. You will begin to notice things you once ignored, and you will understand connections that once confused you. This is not meant to overwhelm you. It is meant to free you from what you could not see before. There is a name that will come into your awareness, not necessarily spoken loudly, but revealed through understanding, through behavior, and through signs that begin to align. This name represents a person or influence that has played a hidden role in your life. And when you recognize it, you will not feel fear. You will feel clarity. You will see how certain things were shaped, how certain moments were influenced, and how you were being led to this exact point of realization. This revelation will not harm you. It will empower you to move differently and with greater wisdom. You must remain calm and steady, because your strength in this moment determines how clearly you will see what is being shown to you. If you allow fear to take control, you will miss the deeper meaning behind this awakening. But if you stay grounded in faith, you will recognize that this is part of your protection, part of your elevation, and part of your preparation for what is coming next. You are being equipped, not threatened, and you are being guided, not abandoned. Type 777 to receive blessings. There have been times when you felt watched in a way you could not explain, and those feelings were not random. But they were also not what your fear tried to tell you. Your spirit was sensing attention, not danger, and it was trying to wake you up to a deeper awareness of your surroundings. Now that awareness is becoming clearer, and you are being given the ability to see beyond surface appearances, this is a gift, even if it feels heavy at first, because it will protect you from moving blindly into situations that do not serve you. You are not receiving this word so fear can rise in you, but so alignment can be restored within you. When you understand that your life has been watched by people and also covered by a higher purpose, you begin to carry yourself differently. You become more careful, more steady, and more aware of what you allow near your heart and into your space. This change is necessary for the level you are about to enter, because the place I am leading you requires clarity, strength, and discernment that cannot be easily shaken. I have already placed a covering around you that cannot be broken by anything that has watched, followed, or studied you. What belongs to you will not be taken away, and what does not belong near you will not remain concealed forever. Everything is being brought back into order, and everything that must come to light will be revealed at the appointed time. Not too soon, and not too late. You are safe, you are covered, and you are being guided with precision into deeper understanding, greater peace, and clearer vision. Why are over 547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they began using a strange 9-word password connected to neuroscience research. People are using it from home and reporting surprise deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lifestyles. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of the brain linked to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was once quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist exposed it. Now it is spreading quickly and could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears forever. The awareness rising in you is not meant to make you isolated. It is meant to strengthen your understanding of who should remain close and who must stay at a distance. This is one of the ways I protect you, not only by removing danger, but by helping you recognize it before it comes too close. There have been times when someone seemed too interested in your choices, your plans, your movements, and even your emotions, and you dismissed it as harmless curiosity. Now you are beginning to see that not all attention is rooted in care, and not every smile carries pure intentions. Some people watched you because they were drawn to the strength inside you, but they did not celebrate it. They studied it. They wanted to understand how you continued moving forward under pressure, and how you stayed standing when others expected you to break. That is why you sometimes felt exhausted after certain conversations. Even when nothing obvious was said or done, your spirit was sensing what your mind had not yet named. And that quiet discomfort was not random. It was a signal. You were being shown that something in that connection did not agree with your peace. And now you are able to look back and understand those moments with sharper clarity. What once felt confusing now begins to make sense. And that understanding will help you move differently from this point forward. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. You are not meant to carry fear from this revelation, because fear will blur your sight and twist the truth I am giving you. You are meant to carry wisdom, because wisdom allows you to move calmly, confidently, and with steady awareness. You will begin to see how certain people reveal themselves in small actions, subtle words, and quiet reactions when you succeed or when you suffer. These details will speak louder than direct statements, and you will not need someone else to confirm what your spirit already knows. The name being revealed will not come like a loud announcement. It will come as a quiet certainty settling inside you. You will not need to keep questioning it, because it will match what you have already sensed deep within. This is how I confirm truth to you, not through confusion, but through clarity that feels stable and undeniable. When this realization arrives, you will understand why certain things happened the way they did, and why certain people behaved in ways that once made no sense. But there is a deeper meaning in what you are being shown, because this is not only about the people around you, it is also about your growth. You are being prepared to walk in a higher level of awareness, where you no longer ignore your inner signals or dismiss the discernment I placed within you. You have learned through experience, and now those lessons are becoming tools that will guide you forward safely. Nothing you endured has been wasted, and even the uncomfortable moments have sharpened your ability to see clearly. You may feel a change in the way you interact with others, and that change is necessary for your protection and peace. You will no longer feel forced to explain yourself to everyone, and you will no longer ignore the quiet voice inside you when it tells you something is not right. This does not mean you are becoming cold or distant. It means you are becoming aware and intentional with your energy. You will choose your connections with wisdom, and you will guard your space without guilt. Type 222. If you trust God, what is unfolding now is also making room for new connections to enter your life. Connections that are aligned with your purpose and your growth. As you become more aware of what no longer belongs, you create space for what truly does. You are not losing anything valuable by stepping away from what is not right for you. You are making room for something better. This transition may feel uncomfortable at first, but it is necessary for your elevation. Very soon, there will be a moment when everything becomes even clearer, and you will see the full picture without doubt or confusion. You will recognize the role certain people played, and you will understand why your spirit felt the way it did in their presence. This realization will not bring fear. It will bring relief, because you will finally understand what your spirit has been trying to show you all along. That relief will give you the strength to move forward without hesitation. You are not being exposed to harm. You are being revealed to truth. And there is a difference that you must hold on to. Truth strengthens you, while fear weakens you. And I am not leading you into weakness. I am leading you into a place where you can stand firm, knowing that you are guided and protected at every step. Nothing that has been hidden will remain hidden forever, and nothing that has been unclear will stay that way for long. As you continue to receive this understanding, you will feel a growing sense of peace, even as you become more aware of what was once hidden. That peace is your confirmation that you are on the right path, and that you are being guided with care. You are not alone in this process, and you are not left to figure everything out by yourself. I am with you, guiding your thoughts, strengthening your spirit, and leading you into clarity that cannot be shaken. You are beginning to recognize that certain behaviors were never random, and certain patterns were not coincidence. The way someone responded to your progress, the way they reacted when you spoke about your plans, and the subtle changes in their tone all carried meaning. You may not have fully understood it at the time, but now you can look back and see the thread that connects those moments. That thread is leading you to the truth that has been waiting for you to notice it. Type 1010 to claim miracles. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19. 000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There were times when you questioned yourself, wondering if you were overthinking or imagining things that were not really there. You tried to give the benefit of doubt. You tried to remain kind. And you chose to stay open instead of becoming guarded. That choice came from a pure place within you. And it was not a mistake. But now, it is time to balance that openness with discernment. Kindness does not mean blindness. And trust does not mean ignoring what your spirit is trying to show you. You are now stepping into a space where your inner knowing becomes your guide, and you will no longer depend only on what is visible on the surface. This is how you grow stronger, not by becoming hard, but by becoming aware. Your heart will remain open, but your awareness will stand beside it, ensuring that what enters your life aligns with your peace. This balance is what will protect you from being drained, misled, or influenced in ways that do not serve your purpose. The name that is approaching your awareness is connected to someone who has observed you with more attention than you realized. This person may not have openly shown their intentions, but their focus on you has been steady and intentional. When you recognize this name, it will not feel unfamiliar because part of you has already sensed their presence in a deeper way. You will not need proof in the way you once did because your understanding will be clear and grounded. You must not respond to this realization with anger or confrontation because that is not where your power lies. Your power lies in your ability to see clearly and move wisely without creating unnecessary conflict. You are not required to expose everything you discover, and you are not required to explain your decisions to anyone. Sometimes the strongest move is quiet distance, and sometimes the greatest protection is silent awareness. Type 1-2. 1-2 if you trust in Jesus. As this understanding grows within you, you will begin to feel a sense of control returning to your life. Not control over others, but control over your own energy, your decisions, and your direction. You will no longer feel confused about certain interactions, and you will no longer carry the weight of uncertainty that once followed you. That clarity will give you a calm strength that others will notice, even if they do not understand it. There is also something important you must understand about what has been recorded, because it is not only about observation from people. Your journey has also been witnessed in a way that goes beyond human awareness, and every step you have taken has meaning. The effort you put in when no one was watching, the patience you showed when you could have given up, and the faith you held on to during difficult times have all been seen and counted. Nothing about your life has been overlooked, and nothing about your effort has been wasted. This is why you are being brought into this moment of revelation, because you are ready to carry this level of awareness without losing your peace. If this had been shown to you earlier, it may have caused confusion or fear. But now you are stronger, wiser, and more grounded. You are able to receive this truth without being shaken, and you are able to use it to move forward with confidence. This timing is not random. It is precise and intentional. You will notice changes in how you respond to situations, and those changes will come naturally without forcing them. You will pause before reacting. You will observe before trusting, and you will listen more closely to what is not being said. These shifts will guide you away from unnecessary complications and toward a path that feels steady and clear. This is how your life begins to align more smoothly. Not because everything becomes easy, but because you begin to move with understanding. There is no need to rush or act impulsively after this realization, because everything that needs to unfold will do so at the right pace. You are not required to make immediate decisions or drastic changes. You are simply being guided to see clearly and move wisely. As you continue forward, you will know when to step closer and when to step back, and that knowing will come from within you, not from outside pressure. You are still covered, still protected, and still guided through every step of this process. Nothing that has been hidden will have power over you once it is revealed, and nothing that is revealed will take away what is meant for you. You are not losing control. You are gaining clarity, and that clarity is leading you into a stronger, more peaceful version of your life. This alignment is bringing you into a deeper awareness of who has truly been for you and who has quietly worked against your peace. You are not imagining what you feel, and you are not overthinking what you are beginning to notice. There is a shift happening within you where your trust is becoming more intentional, and this is not something to resist. You are learning that not everyone deserves access to your thoughts, your plans, or your personal space, and that realization is protecting you in ways you cannot fully see yet. The openness you once carried without boundaries is now being shaped into something wiser and stronger. You will still be kind, still be compassionate, but you will no longer ignore what your spirit is trying to tell you. Type 555 to embrace change. You are beginning to understand that the person connected to this revelation has played a role that is now coming to an end. Their presence in your life has served a purpose, even if that purpose was to teach you discernment and awareness. Not every connection is meant to last forever, and not every presence is meant to walk with you into your next chapter. This does not mean you must carry bitterness or anger. It means you must carry understanding and release what no longer aligns with your path. The name that is being revealed will settle into your thoughts in a way that feels unmistakable, and when it does, you will not feel confusion. You will feel a quiet certainty that confirms what you have already sensed in subtle ways. This confirmation will not come through loud events or dramatic moments, but through a calm realization that feels steady and grounded. That is how you will know it is truth and not fear speaking within you. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work? Just the right words. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There have been times when you felt slightly uneasy around certain conversations or situations, and you could not explain why. That feeling was not without reason. And now you are being shown that your spirit was already aware of something your mind had not yet understood. You were being guided even when you did not realize it. And now that guidance is becoming clearer and more direct. You are stepping into a level of awareness where you trust what you feel without needing constant reassurance. You must remember that your strength is not found in reacting quickly, but in responding wisely. You do not need to confront, accuse, or expose anything unless you are guided to do so with clarity and peace. Sometimes the most powerful response is simply adjusting your position, creating space, and allowing truth to settle without unnecessary noise. You are not here to prove anything to anyone. You are here to walk in alignment with what is right for you. Type 333 if you feel guided. There is also a deeper truth within this moment that goes beyond the person being revealed. You are being shown how to protect your energy in a world where not everyone understands your value. Your presence carries something unique, and that uniqueness attracts attention in ways you may not always recognize. Some will admire it, some will learn from it, and others may try to study or understand it without pure intentions. This is why your awareness is so important now, because it will guide you in deciding where to place your trust and where to hold your distance. You will begin to recognize who speaks with sincerity and who speaks with hidden motives. You will notice the difference between genuine support and quiet observation, and that difference will help you move with greater confidence. You are not meant to live in suspicion, but you are meant to live in awareness. As this understanding deepens, you will feel a sense of calm, replacing the confusion you once carried. That calm is your confirmation that you are aligned with truth and not lost in fear. You will no longer replay situations in your mind trying to figure out what went wrong, because you will see clearly what was always there. This clarity will bring you peace, and that peace will allow you to move forward without hesitation. You are also stepping into a phase where your actions will become more intentional and your choices will reflect the awareness you have gained. You will not easily share your plans with those who have not proven their intentions, and you will not ignore the quiet signals that guide you away from certain paths. This is not about becoming distant. It is about becoming wise in how you move and who you allow into your space. Nothing that has been revealed to you will harm your future, because your future is already secured by the path I have placed before you. What is being shown to you is not meant to block your progress, but to remove what could have slowed you down. You are being cleared of confusion, cleared of hidden influences, and brought into a place where your steps are guided with clarity and purpose. You will soon recognize how this awareness connects to decisions you are about to make, and those decisions will carry more confidence than before. You will not feel uncertain about your direction, because you will understand why you are choosing the path you take. This is how your life begins to align more smoothly. Not because challenges disappear, but because you move through them with understanding. You are not the same person who once ignored inner signals or brushed aside subtle discomfort, because now you are seeing the value of what you feel and what you sense. This is the beginning of a deeper alignment between your awareness and your path. There is a reason why this revelation did not come to you all at once, because your understanding needed time to grow strong enough to carry it. If everything had been shown to you earlier, it could have overwhelmed you or caused you to react in ways that would not have served your peace. But now you are steady, you are grounded, and you are able to receive truth without losing yourself in it. This is why the timing is exactly right. And this is why you are able to move forward with clarity instead of fear. Type 888 to welcome abundance. You are starting to see that the person connected to this awareness has influenced your environment in ways that were not always obvious. Their presence may have shaped certain conversations, certain decisions, and even certain feelings that you could not fully explain at the time. Now those moments are becoming clearer, and you can see how everything connects in a way that makes sense. This understanding is not here to disturb your peace, but to restore it by removing the unknown from your awareness. You may begin to notice how your energy shifts when you think about this person or when you are around them. And that shift is not random. Your spirit is responding to truth, and it is guiding you to move in a way that protects your peace. You will not need anyone else to confirm what you feel, because your understanding will come from within you with a calm certainty. That certainty will help you make decisions without hesitation or doubt. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger, because over 19,000,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, clear debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 150-million-year-old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. As you continue to walk in this awareness, you will also begin to recognize how your own growth has brought you to this point. You have changed in ways that are deeper than what can be seen on the surface. And those changes have made you more aware of your surroundings. You are no longer easily influenced or distracted, and you are no longer willing to ignore what does not feel right. This growth is what has opened your eyes to what is now being revealed. Type 666 to release fear. You must understand that you are not being guided into isolation, but into discernment that strengthens your connections rather than weakens them. The right people will not be pushed away by your awareness. They will align with it and respect it. Those who are meant to remain in your life will not be threatened by your clarity because they will have nothing to hide. This is how you will begin to see the difference between those who belong in your life and those who do not. There is also something important about how you respond to this realization, because your response will shape what comes next. If you move with calm understanding, you will maintain your peace and your strength. But if you react with emotion alone, you may create unnecessary tension. You are not meant to act out of fear or anger. You are meant to act out of wisdom and clarity. This is how you maintain control over your path and your energy. The name that is being revealed will continue to settle within your awareness, and as it does, you will see how it connects to different areas of your life. You will understand why certain situations felt off and why certain interactions left you feeling unsettled. This understanding will not feel heavy. It will feel like a weight being lifted from your mind. You will finally have answers to questions you did not even realize you were carrying. There is a protection around you that has not been broken at any point. Even when you were unaware of what was happening around you, you have been guided through every situation, and you have been kept safe. Even when things felt uncertain, nothing that has been observed about you has taken away from what is meant for you, and nothing that has been hidden has the power to change your purpose. You are still on the path that was set for you, and that path is secure. As you move forward, you will begin to act with greater intention, and that intention will bring more stability into your life. You will choose your words more carefully, your actions more thoughtfully, and your connections more wisely. This is not about becoming distant. It is about becoming aligned with what truly serves you. You will no longer feel the need to explain your decisions to everyone because your clarity will be enough. You are stepping into a phase where your awareness becomes one of your greatest strengths, and that strength will guide you through situations that once felt confusing. You will not be easily misled, and you will not be easily influenced by what does not align with your truth. This is how you maintain your peace while still moving forward with confidence. You are not losing anything in this process. You are gaining a deeper understanding of yourself and your surroundings. This clarity is not something that will fade when emotions shift. It is something that will remain rooted within you. You are beginning to see how every small detail you once overlooked now carries meaning, and those meanings are connecting in a way that reveals the full picture. What once felt like isolated moments are now showing themselves as part of a larger pattern that has been present all along. You are not imagining these connections, and you are not forcing understanding where it does not exist. You are simply seeing what was always there, now brought into the light at the right time. Type 444 to stay protected. There is a quiet strength rising within you as this understanding deepens. And that strength is replacing any fear that may have tried to take hold earlier. You are realizing that knowledge does not weaken you, it empowers you. And awareness does not make you vulnerable. It makes you prepared. You are not in danger. You are in a position of clarity. And that clarity gives you the ability to move with confidence. You are no longer walking blindly. And that alone changes everything about how you experience your life. The name that has been approaching your awareness is now becoming clearer. And when it fully settles in your mind, it will feel natural and undeniable. You will not need to search for confirmation or seek validation from others because the understanding will be complete within you. This is how truth reveals itself, not through confusion or chaos, but through calm recognition that aligns with what you have already sensed. You will know, and that knowing will bring a sense of peace rather than tension. You may begin to recall specific moments where something felt slightly off. Even if you could not explain it at the time, those moments are now aligning with what you are understanding, and they are confirming that your awareness has been guiding you all along. You were never without direction, even when things felt unclear, because your spirit was always responding to what was present around you. Now, that response is becoming conscious, and you are able to trust it fully. Type 999 to receive clarity. There is also a release happening within you. A release of the need to hold on to uncertainty or to question yourself repeatedly. You are letting go of the habit of doubting your own instincts, and you are stepping into a place where you trust what you feel. This trust is not blind. It is grounded in everything you have experienced and everything you are now understanding. You are not guessing anymore. You are recognizing. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. As this clarity settles, you will naturally begin to adjust your distance from certain people and situations without needing to make it obvious or dramatic. You will know when to step back, when to remain silent, and when to move forward. And those decisions will feel calm and steady. You are not required to explain every shift you make, because your peace does not need approval from anyone else. This is how you maintain your strength without creating unnecessary conflict. There is a final layer to this understanding that you must hold on to, and it is this: nothing that has been revealed to you has power over your future. The awareness you now carry is not a burden. It is a tool that will guide you safely and wisely. You are not losing anything valuable by seeing the truth. You are gaining the ability to move without confusion. This is what will allow your path to open more clearly in front of you. You are also stepping into a deeper sense of control over your own energy, where you decide what affects you and what does not. You will not allow the actions or intentions of others to disturb your peace, because you understand that your strength comes from within you. This does not mean you ignore what you see. It means you respond to it in a way that keeps you grounded and protected. You are no longer reacting. You are choosing. The person connected to this revelation will no longer hold the same influence over your thoughts or your emotions. Once this clarity fully settles, you will see them for who they are. not for what you once believed or hoped. This understanding will free you from any confusion or uncertainty that may have lingered before. You will no longer feel pulled in different directions because your awareness will keep you steady. Everything that has been unfolding is leading you into a place where your path becomes more direct and your steps become more certain. You will not feel lost or unsure about where you are going because you will understand why you are choosing each step. This is how your life begins to move with greater ease. Not because challenges disappear, but because you face them with clarity and strength. You are not alone in this process, and you have never been without guidance. Even when you felt uncertain, every step you have taken has been seen, and every moment of growth has been part of your preparation for this level of awareness. You are now ready to carry this understanding without fear, and you are ready to move forward with a clear and steady mind. The awareness you carry now is not something that will disappear when circumstances change, because it has become part of how you see and understand everything around you. You are no longer moving through life, reacting to what happens. You are moving with intention, guided by clarity that feels calm and steady. This is what it means to grow beyond confusion and step into understanding that cannot be shaken. You are no longer the same person who once overlooked what your spirit was trying to show you. Type 111 to align your path. You are beginning to notice how your energy feels different in situations that once made you uncertain. And that difference is not accidental. You are responding from a place of awareness instead of emotion. And that shift is protecting your peace in ways you may not fully realize yet. You will not feel the same pull toward people or situations that do not align with your clarity, because you now recognize what is beneath the surface. This is how you maintain your strength without needing to prove anything to anyone. There is a quiet confidence growing within you that allows you to trust your understanding without hesitation. You are no longer looking for signs outside of yourself to confirm what you already know inside. This confidence is not loud or forceful. It is steady and calm, and it guides you without creating pressure. You are learning that true strength does not need to announce itself. It simply moves with certainty. The name that has come into your awareness is no longer something distant or unclear. It is now fully recognized within you. You understand who this person is, and you understand the role they have played in your life without needing to analyze it further. This understanding does not bring anger or fear. It brings release, because you are no longer carrying the weight of not knowing. You are free from confusion, and that freedom allows you to move forward without hesitation. Type 1313 to claim peace. You are also stepping into a place where your boundaries become natural and effortless, not something you have to force or explain. You will know when to speak and when to remain silent, when to engage and when to step back. And those decisions will feel right without struggle. This is how you protect your energy without becoming distant or disconnected from others. You are not closing yourself off. You are simply choosing alignment over confusion. There is a deeper peace settling within you as you continue to walk in this awareness. And that peace is your confirmation that you are moving in the right direction. You are not being led into fear or uncertainty. You are being led into clarity and strength that will support you in everything you do. Nothing about this moment is meant to harm you. It is meant to prepare you for what is ahead. You are being equipped, not exposed. You will begin to notice how your decisions become clearer and your actions become more intentional because you are no longer influenced by what you cannot see. You are guided by what you understand, and that understanding gives you stability in situations that once felt uncertain. This is how your life begins to align more smoothly. Not because everything becomes easy, but because you move with awareness that keeps you steady There is nothing left hidden that needs to remain unknown to you, because what you needed to understand has already been revealed. You are not missing anything important, and you are not being left in confusion, because everything has been brought into the light at the right time. This is why you feel a sense of completion within you, even if you cannot fully explain it. You know that something has shifted, and that shift has brought you into a new level of understanding. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You are still protected, still guided, and still supported in every step you take from here forward. Nothing that has been revealed will take away from what is meant for you, and nothing that has been understood will limit your future. You are not losing anything. You are gaining clarity that will carry you into a stronger and more peaceful version of your life. This is the beginning of a new way of moving, thinking, and understanding. There is a stillness in your mind now that allows you to see clearly without distraction, and that stillness is your strength. You are no longer pulled in different directions by doubt or confusion because you are grounded in what you know to be true. This grounding is what will carry you forward, not just in this situation, but in everything that comes next. You are learning how to stand firm in your awareness without being shaken by outside influence. Type 1414 to remain strong. You are starting to understand how your life is moving into a place where clarity becomes natural to you, not something you have to chase. This shift is helping you walk with confidence in areas that once made you feel unsure or hesitant. You will not pause the way you used to, and you will not question yourself as much, because you now trust what has been made clear to you. This trust is not built on guessing. It is built on understanding that has been forming within you over time. The person whose name has entered your awareness no longer has a hidden place in your life, because there is nothing more for you to search for about them. You can see them clearly now. And that clarity removes the power they once held through confusion. You are no longer controlled by what you did not understand, because now the truth has become complete. This is how you take back authority over your space without needing to force anything. Type 1515 to receive peace. You are also moving into a deeper independence in the way you think, decide, and carry yourself through life. You are no longer waiting for others to confirm what your spirit already knows. And you are no longer looking for approval before making the choices that are right for you. This independence is not loneliness. It is a strength that helps you remain steady no matter what is happening around you. You are becoming rooted within yourself in a way that keeps you calm and grounded. There is a quiet certainty rising inside you now, a knowing that everything is coming into order as it should, even if every detail ahead has not yet been revealed. You are no longer trying to control what you cannot see, because you trust that you are being led in the right direction. This trust brings peace. And that peace gives you the ability to move forward without carrying weight that was never yours to hold. You are no longer clinging to what has already been shown to you, because you understand it now, and you have released it. You will begin to notice that the way you interact with others is changing, not because you are trying to make it happen, but because your awareness naturally changes the way you respond. You will speak with more purpose, listen with more presence, and choose your words with greater care. These changes will strengthen the relationships that are meant for you and create distance from what no longer belongs. This is how your surroundings begin to match the clarity inside you. There is nothing left for you to fear about what has been revealed, because everything that needed to be shown has already entered your understanding. You are not stepping into the unknown blindly. You are moving forward with knowledge that protects you. This knowledge does not make you heavy. It lifts you into a place where you can move freely without confusion. You are no longer carrying endless questions, because now you are carrying answers. You are also entering a season where your focus becomes sharper and your direction becomes stronger. You will not be as distracted by the things that once pulled your attention away from your path, because you can now recognize what matters and what does not. This focus will help you move ahead with purpose, and that purpose will guide you toward opportunities that support your growth. You are not moving without direction. You are moving with intention. The clarity you have received is not only for this present moment. It will continue to guide you in future situations as well. You will notice patterns faster, understand intentions more clearly, and trust your inner knowing without needing to hesitate. This is how you continue becoming stronger, not by avoiding every challenge, but by facing each one with wisdom. You are growing in ways that cannot easily be shaken. You are still covered, still protected, and still guided in every step you take. Nothing that has been revealed has changed the path that belongs to you. It has only made that path easier to see. You are not losing anything meaningful. You are gaining the freedom to move ahead without doubt or confusion. This is your strength. And this is what will carry you into the next part of your journey. There is no more uncertainty inside you about what has been shown, and that absence of uncertainty is what brings peace. You are no longer replaying situations again and again in your mind, trying to understand what happened or why something felt wrong. You already know, and that knowing has settled deeply in your spirit with a sense of completion. This is what it means to be released from confusion. It does not mean everything becomes simple, but it means everything becomes clear. Type 1616 to stay aligned. You are beginning to see how your clarity changes the atmosphere around you, and how your presence now carries a different strength than before. People will notice that you are calmer, more focused, and less reactive, even if they cannot explain what has changed. This shift is not something you need to defend or describe, because it is not meant to be explained. It is meant to be lived. You are stepping into a version of yourself that moves with purpose instead of uncertainty. Why are thousands of people suddenly becoming financially free? Because they found a 9-word wealth password hidden inside neuroscience research. People are using it from home and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful ancient part of the brain connected to wealth and abundance. But now that it has been leaked, it may not remain available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted forever. The person who has been revealed to you no longer has power over your thoughts, because their role in your life has already been understood and completed. You are not bound to what they did or how they acted, because you have moved beyond that place. This is what freedom feels like. Not holding on to what has already been revealed, but releasing it and continuing forward without hesitation. You are not carrying anything that does not belong to your future. Type 1717 to claim strength. There is also a deeper sense of trust forming within you, not just in what you see, but in how you feel and how you understand things without needing constant confirmation. This trust is what will guide you in moments where clarity is still forming, and it will help you move forward without falling back into doubt. You are learning that your awareness is enough, and that you do not need to question it every time it speaks to you. This is how you remain steady in situations that once felt uncertain. You are also stepping into a place where your energy becomes something you protect naturally without feeling guilty or unsure about it. You will not give your time or attention to what does not align with your peace, and you will not feel to explain why. This is not selfishness. It is wisdom that keeps you grounded and focused on what truly matters. You are learning to choose what enters your space, and that choice is shaping your future. There is a calm confidence within you now that allows you to move through situations without being easily affected by what others do or say. You are no longer reacting from a place of uncertainty, but responding from a place of understanding that feels steady and secure. This confidence is not something that can be taken from you because it is rooted in truth that you have already seen and accepted. You are not easily shaken anymore because you know where you stand. You will begin to notice how your path feels clearer. Not because everything is predictable, but because you understand how to move through what is unknown. You are no longer afraid of what you cannot see because you trust that your awareness will guide you when needed. This is how you move forward with peace. Not by controlling everything, but by trusting that you are equipped to handle whatever comes. You are not unprepared. You are ready. There is nothing left hidden that can affect you in a way that takes away your peace, because everything that needed to be revealed has already been brought into your understanding. You are not missing anything important, and you are not being left in the dark about anything that matters. This is why you feel settled. Even if you cannot fully explain it to others, you know that something has shifted, and that shift has brought you into clarity. You are still protected, still guided, and still supported in everything that lies ahead of you. Nothing that has been revealed has changed what is meant for you. It has only strengthened your ability to reach it. You are not losing anything. You are gaining the understanding that will keep you steady as you continue forward. This is your foundation now, and it is strong. This clarity has changed how you move, how you think, and how you respond to everything around you. You are no longer reacting based on what you do not understand, because you now understand enough to remain steady in any situation. This is what it means to grow into awareness that cannot be shaken, because it is rooted in truth that has already been seen. You are not the same person who once ignored subtle signs, because now you recognize them without hesitation. Type 1818 to stay focused. You are beginning to notice that your presence now carries a different energy, one that feels grounded and firm without being heavy. People may not be able to explain it, but they will sense that something about you has changed. That change is not something you need to speak about, because it will show in how you carry yourself and how you respond to situations. You are no longer easily influenced, because you are anchored in your own understanding. The person who was once hidden within your awareness now has no place of confusion left in your mind. You see them clearly, not through assumption or emotion, but through understanding that feels complete. This clarity removes any hold they once had through uncertainty, and it allows you to move forward without carrying anything from that connection. You are not tied to what has already been revealed, because you have moved beyond it. Type 1919 to claim wisdom. There is also a deeper strength within you now that allows you to remain steady, regardless of what unfolds around you. You are no longer looking for reassurance outside of yourself, because you trust what you know and what you feel. This trust is what keeps you grounded, even when situations change or when new challenges arise. You are not easily shaken anymore because your awareness has become your foundation. You are also stepping into a place where your choices reflect the clarity you now carry. and those choices will guide you toward what truly aligns with your path. You will not feel pulled toward what does not serve you, because you recognize it before it has the chance to affect you. This is how you protect your peace without effort, by simply choosing alignment over confusion. You are not forcing anything. You are allowing your awareness to lead. There is nothing left for you to uncover about what has been revealed, because everything that needed to be shown has already come into your understanding. You are not missing any important detail, and you are not being left in uncertainty. This is why you feel settled, even if you cannot fully explain it in words. You know that you have reached a point where understanding is complete. Why are over 547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You will begin to notice how your path feels smoother, not because obstacles disappear, but because you move through them with clarity that keeps you steady. You are no longer second-guessing your steps because you trust the direction you are moving in. This trust allows you to take action without hesitation, and that action will bring progress into your life. You are not standing still. You are moving forward with purpose. There is also a sense of release within you, a release from the need to hold on to what has already been understood. You are not carrying the weight of past confusion because you have let it go. This release creates space within you for peace to remain steady and for new opportunities to enter your life without resistance. You are not holding on to anything that does not belong to your future. You are still covered, still layered, and still supported in every step you take from this moment forward. Nothing that has been revealed has taken anything away from what belongs to you. It has only made you stronger and more able to move toward it. You are not losing anything. You are receiving the clarity that will keep you steady as you continue on. This is your strength now, and it will stay with you. There is a quiet strength inside you now that does not depend on what is happening around you, because it comes from what has already become clear within you. You are no longer reacting to situations the way you used to, because uncertainty no longer has the same grip on you. Instead, you are responding from a place of steady understanding, and that keeps you grounded no matter what happens. This is how your life begins to feel more stable, not because everything becomes simple, but because confusion is no longer leading you. Type 2020 to stay grounded. You are beginning to notice that your clarity is guiding you naturally, and that guidance is becoming the way you move through life. You do not have to force yourself to be aware anymore, because awareness has become part of how you think, feel, and respond. This shift is protecting you in ways that reach beyond what your eyes can see, because it helps you recognize what agrees with your peace and what does not. You are no longer guessing, you are seeing. The person whose presence once felt uncertain no longer has any hidden space left in your mind. You understand who they are and what role they played, and that understanding has removed the power they once had over your thoughts. You are no longer moved by what you did not understand, because now the truth is clear to you. This is how you walk forward without carrying anything that has no place in your future. Type 2121 to receive guidance. There is also a deeper peace within you now, because you know that nothing important has been kept hidden from you. You are not missing some truth that you still need in order to move forward. And you are not walking ahead in confusion. Everything that needed to enter your awareness has already been shown. And that is why your spirit feels settled. This peace is confirmation that you are aligned with what is true. You are also entering a place where your energy remains steady. No matter what happens around you, you are no longer disturbed by what once unsettled your thoughts, because you have moved beyond that stage. This does not mean you are unaware. It means you are grounded in a way that keeps you from being easily shaken. You are not ignoring what you see. You are simply no longer letting it decide how you feel. You will begin to notice that your decisions become clearer and your actions become more intentional. Because uncertainty is no longer controlling you. You are guided by understanding that feels firm. And that understanding allows you to move ahead without hesitation. This is how your path becomes more direct. Not because everything becomes predictable, but because you now know how to move through what is uncertain. You are not lost. You are being guided. There is nothing left for you to keep questioning about what has been revealed. Because everything has already been brought into the light, you are not holding confusion anymore. And you are not trying to solve what has already become clear. This is why you feel a sense of completion inside you. Even if you cannot fully put it into words, you know you have reached a place where understanding has replaced uncertainty,